The most important thing you can do when you sell your house is price it well. And that's not what a lot of sellers want to hear, especially after the past 4 or 5 years when things were just nuts. It's not that market now. We're in a normal market now. We're in a market where you have to be the best value out there and certainly look fantastic. In today's world with Zillow and Realtor.com and so many eyes on the property, it's not so much a super fancy marketing approach that it used to be, because buyers are looking directly at property and getting information. So you have to stand out with your price and certainly condition, but actually price first. The market's going to tell you very quickly whether or not you are priced well or properly or not. The rule of thumb is if you're not averaging, say, 4 or 5 showings a week after the 3rd week on the market, you say the first week or the second week is when the new release rush comes. But after that, if you're not averaging 4 to 5 showings a week, the market is probably telling you that you are priced high. Now, if you're getting no activity and no showings, you're probably pretty significantly overpriced. And then your price ranges, where you're actually priced at, is so important. If you're below 300, you're going to be in $25,000 increments where people put their max search price at. If you're over 300, it's typically 50,000 increments. And then once you get above, say, 600 and 700, it's actually in $100,000 increments. And people always make mistakes on this. They'll price their house at 602. Huge mistake, because anybody looking up to 600 is going to miss it. You'd be better served pricing your house exactly at 600, or worst case 599, just to see a 5 in the front of it. But you really want to not make mistakes by getting over some of the natural contours in price. And again, once you get over 500, it's typically a $100,000 price break. And then once you get between 3 or 5, it's typically in the 50,000 price break. And then once you're below 300, it tends to stay in the 25 range. Now, in the old days, when we had a lot of 100,000 things, it would be in the 10,000 range, but we just don't have that inventory anymore in today's world. So I hope that is helpful, but I cannot stress enough, price is absolutely critical, and your price is going to determine how quickly you get your money from the sale of your house. It is absolutely imperative that you do it right and not overprice significantly and hope something comes, because you're going to end up getting less money, less net money, and it's going to take longer to sell, and you're going to have more problems when it comes to inspections and appraisals and things like that, because you're chasing the market down. I just want to make sure you are armed and have realistic expectations in today's market, not yesterday's market. Thank you so much.